Howdy y'all, it's Nicole Cuts back for part 2 of cooking turkey chili for an army, also known as bad decisions. Okay, why is it a bad decision? Not because it's not going to taste good, that's not the issue. And I'm not really sure it's a bad decision. The issue is that it's now 1:30. Now, good news is I only have to make the veggie chili next. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a little taste to hot. Tip number 1: don't put your hand on a hot burner. Okay, there's that. All right, so rear heel down. Okay, let me turn Fat Boy Slim down. Oh, shit, it's in and they're probably cut me off because I have that on, but clearly I'm not making money off of that, so maybe he'll be okay with that. So let me show you. I have the 2 pots. First of all, hello, I cleaned up. Again, I learned this from my grandmother. Clean up as you go along. Typically I clean up all the dishes before I start, but I was kind of wacky, so I didn't. But as the things amassed, I did clean them up, so the kitchen is looking in good order. I still have the spices out because I'm about to do the taste test, and we got to see what stuff needs. Oh, I'm sorry, I know what I was trying to say. So this is pot number 1. Now, there's really no difference. It's just that I couldn't cook it all in one pot. Pot number 2 over here, slight different color. I'm probably going to marry the 2 of them together. I'm trying to see if this will fit in there. That's not, I don't know yet. But anyway, this is the taste test part. So let me bring you into what I'm getting here so you can see. I'm getting a nice, hold on, you know I'm not a professional. Is that a commercial? Okay, I'm getting a nice bite with some turkey meat and a bean, because you know you got to make sure everything's seasoned right. And then let me, if you could shoot the camera up for this taste, that would be great. All right, now let me taste it. Smells good. That's really good. It's really, really good. I love chili. I love chili. Now, in my opinion, I could definitely use some more pepper, but everybody's not a big fan of pepper. Let me turn that off because I think it's pretty much done. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper. A little bit of, I haven't put, now the recipe did call for some ground crushed red pepper. I'm not grinding it. I told you before, recipes are mere suggestions to get the essence of what you need in a dish. It's not law. I'm an intuitive chef. Down home cooking. Ouch. Okay, so I put a little pepper in there. Again with the hot burner and the wooden spoon. Okay, so it tastes really good. I like things very spicy. Now let me show you what I use for spice. I got lots of spice options. We got this. Now this is almost finished, but this is some good old West Indian hot sauce. This is made with Scotch bonnet pepper. Now this brand is Baron. I grew up on Matoux. I love Matoux. This is a new brand we're trying. Can't remember the company that distributes it, but it's owned by a friend of mine, so I wish I did because I could give him a big up. So maybe I'll put it in the thing. Who is it? Well, see, it doesn't say the company that, maybe it is Baron. I think maybe it is Baron is the name of the company. I don't know. Anyway, it's really good. This one is made in St. Lucia. Okay. But it's very, very, very spicy, made with Scotch bonnet peppers. That's one of my spice options. Now, I do like good old-fashioned hot sauce, okay, also. Now, these have different uses. Now, this is good on, like, if I'm having a sausage, I don't eat pork, but like a turkey or a chicken sausage and some grits and an egg, I like to put this on my sausage. That's good old American fare. That's what I call that. This is more like stew peas, black-eyed peas, greens. Typically, I would have put some in the chili, but again, this is being made for people with variable taste, so I cannot do that. I will have these pepper options available tomorrow, though. Now, what else do I have? in the pepper department, I also have, and I can never pronounce this, and looking at it's not going to help me, sriracha hot sauce, chili sauce. Okay, this is very good too, but I tend to like this when I like to stir fry vegetables, and I just stir fry them. I start everything with garlic, olive oil, stir fry the vegetables, soy sauce, light on the sodium, sometimes a little bit of this, bam, noodles, like if I get pho, this is what's going in there, Chinese, Thai, that's what I use that for. Now, I'm also partial to sweet and hot. I know this is supposed to be about cooking chili, but really, do you need help learning how to cook chili? Come on, it's on the box. Okay, so this is a new one for me. I mean, pepper jelly is not new for me because they made this in Jamaica for a long time. My mom also makes a very good pepper jelly. I've been trying to get her to sell it, but okay. But this mix, I got this in Seattle at the Pike's Place Market. Pike's Place. Which one? Is it Pike or Pike's? I don't remember. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, the market where the first Starbucks is and everything. Mixed pepper jelly. Really like this because they combine sweet, like the fruit. This is hot raspberry. Now, what they use to make it spicy is jalapeno. Jalapeno is nice, but it's not Scotch bonnet. Now, let me show you my friend's Scotch bonnet and how that has to be handled. Now, here are some Scotch bonnet peppers that were homegrown by my mother, and or maybe it was by her friend, but they both grow them. Anyway, the point is, this is a Scotch bonnet. Now, please notice that it's in a hermetically sealed bag, hefty, stronger seal, OSHA regulation, with another plastic inside. Now, I even have a little bit of one left because that you don't need a lot of that. So I'm not going to necessarily put a whole pepper. Now, sometimes you can, and there's two ways to do it. You can, if you don't break the pepper, you can just drop that in whatever you're cooking. Like when I make my matzo ball chicken soup, Jamaican style, I'll drop a whole pepper in there. In greens, stew peas, all those things, you can do this. But if it bursts now, it's the seeds that have all the spice. So if it bursts, your thing will be hot, very, very hot. So what you can also do is cut some of the pepper. You can take the seeds out and just use the casing, which is not going to kill you. Now, when I handle this, I either wear these special gloves or I just like take it out with the plastic baggie and hold it with that. I don't handle it directly on my bare skin for two reasons. One, it can get into, anything that's slightly open and burn the shit out of you. And two, because one time I did that. I was making some pasta sauce and I cut a little bit thinking, no big deal, just cut it. And a little while later I'd forgotten and I rubbed my eye and I thought my cornea was going to burn off. Now the good news about that, because it's always a good news, bad news situation with me. The good news is I didn't go blind. I had some soy milk in there. I was flushing my eye with soy milk. I was like, ah. But prior to that, I seriously thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. I was like, I am burning my cornea off. Actually, probably the sclera, the covering of the eyeball. But that's not the point. The point is that I had been coming down with something. It felt like I was getting a cold prior to the incident with the pepper in the eye. After I finished tearing up and splashing my face with soy milk, which could be a nice experience under different circumstances. The cold was gone, completely gone. I was cleared up. I mean, because I felt, like some melee, gone, cured, and I thought, it might come back. Later, there was just a shock. It'll come back. Didn't come back. Cured. Don't think I've had a cold since then. So I did think about, what if they could use Scotch bonnet to treat certain disorders? Probably bring people back from the dead. Like if somebody was like almost flatlining, you could probably put some Scotch bonnet in their eye and they'd come back to life. Very unorthodox. Did I mention I'm not an MD? Okay, let's keep that in mind. PhD. Philosophy, that's my philosophy of what could happen, but I wouldn't try it if I were you. Might want to get somebody else to check that out. But anyway, it's fine. I can imagine. On to the next pot. Sounds like a song. The next pot on and the next pot on. Okay, so pot number 2, which is of lighter color. Don't ask me why. I just, kind of randomly mix and match. Now, there's a lot of calculation involved in making large volumes of food. I'm also not very good at math, so I kind of eschewed all those calculations. I mean, I did them. No, I didn't really. I mean, I kind of did them originally. I followed a recipe for a large amount, so I had a general idea. It was calling for 6 pounds of ground turkey. I didn't go for the full 6 pounds because I think if I put another pound of ground turkey in either one of these, it would be like all turkey meat and no juice. And it's good to have a lot of turkey meat, but I just think it's overkill. So let me taste this one now. Okay, hold on. Got a bit of, where are the beans? Probably need to add a can of beans to this. Let me see. I mean, there's beans in it, but I need more beans. Hold on. First of all, it's hot with heat. So that's the thing. But, this pot actually doesn't taste as good as the other one. It's missing something. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I told you I'd do part 2 and let you see how it tastes, and that's what I've done, but it's good, but it's not as good as the other one. Now, what I could do is just marry the 2 of them together and take my chances, or I could bring this one up to where that is. I'm more of a mixer. I'm going to mix the 2 and work with them from that perspective. Now, if I could fit it all in this one pot, that would be great. I don't know if you watch The Office, but ever since I decided to make this big pot of turkey chili, I've been remembering the episode of The Office where Kevin Malone comes in with a big ass pot of chili that he's made for The Office, and he spills it and it just goes all over the floor, and he tries to reclaim it. It's the most disgusting thing. So let's pray that these pots stay upright until people get to eat the food. All right, that's it for me. Shoot, it's almost 2 o'clock and I haven't done the vegetarian. The vegetarian chili is not going to be anything. I'm going to get a little pot. I'm going to throw the tomato sauce in, throw the seed. That's boom. That's done. It doesn't require much. I'm not even going to think about it. Anyway, good luck to you out there in your cooking adventures. Join us next week on Overcommitting, where we explore limits and where we should set them. Okay, what happened to my music? Okay. All right, over and out. Wish me luck at my event tomorrow. I hope people enjoy this chili. Tell you what, first person who complains about any part of the chili, okay, goodbye.